Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a lap analysis at Carolina Motorsports Park in my 2019 CAMARO ZL1 1LE. So we're getting back on track. Our first event of the season is going to be at Carolina Motorsports Park. It's in Kershaw, South Carolina. Lots of the Racing for ALS team members will be there. I looked at another Racing for ALS event. It was Jim's race. It was a time trial in November of last year put on by the South Carolina region SCCA. I took first and Max won during that event. So I'll go over that lap with you just to set up. So CAMARO ZL1 1LE 2019 A10 automatic transmission. I was running Goodyear 3R tires, Rotofab intake, and had Hawk DTC-60 brake pads. The lap is kind of interesting. It was a 139.19. The Goodyear 3R tires really weren't up to temperature or pressure though. So it was a third lap. The cold tire pressure was 29.5. It got up to 32 throughout the lap. So the tires were coming into pressure. Temperature was suboptimal though. It started at 90 degrees and then it ended the lap at 110 degrees. So really the fourth lap would have been optimal from a tire perspective, but I made a few mistakes. So what went well on this lap? Well, I was doing trail braking very well. I was hitting my apexes and I was using the whole track. What are my opportunities? In turn 2, I came off throttle more than I should have. Now, I knew the tires probably weren't completely there, but I was probably overly cautious. I could have gone through with more throttle, and that was probably worth at least a tenth. And then throughout the entire lap, I was very stabby on the throttle. So I'm going to work on having a smoother throttle application on corner exit. I was really just stabbing it and getting into traction control where I should have just kind of aggressively but smoothly applying throttle. So I'm coming into turn 1, good trail braking, good on the throttle. This is turn 2 where I lifted too much. I should have stayed about 50%. Turn 3, hit the apex, used the whole track, didn't go all the way out on the curbing, which is good because it's really rough out there. Coming into turn 4, good apex, get back on a throttle, then into the carousel. Maybe left a little on the table, but again, the tires weren't completely there. Good late apex, leaving the carousel. You can gain a lot of speed on this straight, so you really want to maximize your corner exit speed out of the carousel. Coming up to turn 8, using all the track, good apex there, a little hard on throttle like I said, but doing well. So coming up to the kink, we're going to have to do a slight brake and then get the car pointed in the right direction and then back to throttle. The key here is to look as far ahead as you can because it's that corner is going to be coming up quickly. Pretty good through this sector. Coming up through 12 and 13, I'm going to trail brake a little bit into 12. That was great. It's kind of slick in here now, so I'm kind of pedaling it, get to full throttle, kind of steer through that oversteer. I want to stay to the right side of the track because on the left side of the track, leaving 13, it's slick. 14, good apex, good on throttle, and that's why it was a good lap. So it's a 139.19, first place in Max 1. Really happy with the lap. So thanks for watching. If you learned something or if you see something else in this video that might be helpful, please put it in the comments below.